I say love, you say love, we say love, 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 love. Ani felo you la ye, felo you la ye, felo no you la ye. I say love, you say love, we say love, 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 love. Felo you la ye, ani felo you la ye, felo you la ye, ani felo you everybody. Let's go. I say love, you say love, we say love, 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 love. One more time. Velo you la ye, ani velo you la ye, velo you la ye, ani velo you la ye. I say love, you say love, we say love, 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 love. What's up, everybody? All right. Woo! That's a lot of love. But I have so much to share. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Tuesday Museday. I'm excited just to have made it through the opening of the show with a Babatunde Olatunji song. We're going to get to the song in a second. First, I want to say hello. Welcome, Bill. Nice and early, as usual. Roseanne is here. I just saw Roseanne 2 days ago on our Zoom flute along. We had fun. That's for patrons, patreon.com. I'll just plug that as much as possible. Christina H is here. All right. Hello, Tuesday Museday. Doug R, hello. And I saw my buddy... Who else is here? You guys are talking a lot on here. Richard is here. Hey, Richard. All right. Another flute friend. And anyone else? I think that's it. Oh, yeah. And I said Christina. Christina H. Right. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Are you guys excited? Wow, that was a lot of work. Whew. And it's hot, and it's getting hot again. And I don't have a video to play today. I might just have to turn the AC on during the show. Oh my goodness! So I want to share this song with you in case you're not familiar with it. I've done it before. I did it a while ago, but I decided to resurrect it because I'm doing this summer solstice flute school thing next week, and there's a concert a week from Friday. And hey, Cornelius, welcome. And I thought this would be a fun song to do because it's kind of an audience participation, and it's Babatunde Olatunji. And, it's easy, pretty easy tune. It's kind of in this case, D minor jam. He did it in G minor originally, but my voice is not that high. I'm like a baritone and bass, I cannot sing. He was like a tenor. I'm not going there. Can't do it. Won't do it. But D minor, the saddest of all keys. Not today, but I hear any Spinal Tap fans out there. All right, let me show you what I did. I printed these lyrics up for myself because I went to... Actually, Smithsonian is amazing. They had all the liner notes. Hey, Tom Fox, thank you for the super chat tip. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Welcome. And if you missed the opening jam, go back and watch it later. You could go now, I guess, but then you'll be behind in the live stream. But thank you. So... Smithsonian, they had like all the liner notes, everything, all the artwork and the inside, which is awesome because that's one of the things that we miss, especially us older folks that remember LPs and how much fun it was to open up a record jacket and do, read everything and see the artwork and all that. So that's something that's kind of missing today for the most part, as well as reasonable concert ticket prices. But that's a whole nother discussion. So I printed out the actual liner note lyrics here, but they're a little different than what's on the recording. No surprise, it happens. So, and I don't speak this language, so I'm not sure what it's saying, but I think it's saying love is the greatest thing in the world because that's the only English part. This is the African, Nigerian, and I don't know the exact dialect, Igbo or maybe. So, Ife loju laye. Ani fe lo julaye. So that's it. That's my bad pronunciation, approximation, lyric restoration. of that, and I mostly got it. I was just learning this right before the show today, so I think I did pretty well. And yeah, the first part's kind of in a weird harmony. It goes to A minor chord kind of for the first part, and then it goes back to D minor. So whatever. And then I miswrote. You know what it is. It looks like I Spy Love, but it's I say love, you say love, we say love, 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 love. All right, so that's the song. Pretty fun. And I was playing a bunch of stuff. I have the metal sounds, the hand pan here, which they call a space drum. I'd use the congas, bongos, cajon, djembe, a few little toys for rhythm, ukulele, and a D minor flute by my buddy Brent Haynes. And that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I always find it challenging to do a tune like this in the looper, and you know, you do the best you can. But I feel like that worked out pretty well. So I hope you guys agree. The sound is okay today. Everything's good. All right, so let's. I have some. Yeah, we got some music mindfulness stuff for you guys. We should have an interesting Gimme 5 today since I brought out a lot of instruments. Oh, and also want to mention, not that, native tongue percussion stuff over here, because they're friends, they're supporters of the channel. So I was using their bell, rim mount bell, and then there's a block over here, which I didn't use, but I might use it later. So remember these things, you guys, for the Gimme 5 later. We have a block, a bell, bongos, congas, or if you're in the South, kungas, djembe over here. But now, it's time for a copywritten feature of Tuesday Musedays.
Guess the sound!
All right. This should be easy for you guys. I'm recycling. Instruments because I want you guys. Thank you again, Tom. That's awesome. Thank you again for the super chat. You are a generous man today. Appreciate it. Anyway, enough yapping. Here's the sound. Cornelius, you cannot say metal thingy. That does not. See, you already did. I knew it. I knew it. See, I got ahead of that a little. Yeah. So that thing is not. There we go. Richard was on it, man. See, I'm trying to go easy on you guys. Honestly, I'm trying not to be too esoteric. But yes, it is a flexitone. This thing, let me show you. For those of you who haven't seen it before, is this. Let me focus this overhead camera. And we'll take a look. So yeah, it's just this thing. This material is a bit like a saw blade or tape measure, right? It's very springy. Is that spring steel? Is that what they call it? Not to be confused with Springsteen. Although maybe I could have gotten a gig in his band playing the flexitone. And then on the sides, you've got two beaters that are also on the same kind of springy steel. Very springy, look at that. They can't wait to strike. And be the side view. So that's how we hold that, and then you change the pitch with your thumb, like that. It kind of looks like, doesn't it look like they took a frame from one of those things that had the wheel in it, and it would go, it would go up and down, it would go around, it was like magnetic, and they had the little wheel inside. I think that's what they did. Pretty sure that's what they did. So here's, I'm gonna bend it. All right, so that's that. Flexitone, Richard gets 88 points, because today, or this episode, is our 88th Tuesday Museday. Isn't that cool? Can you believe it? That's a lot. That is a lot, isn't it? 88 live streams. That's 88 hours. Okay, and McGritty, I love that name. McGritty said, looks flexy. Yes, very flexy, if you know what I mean. All right, so Richard, 88 points to you. And Tom said, yeah, I think they've used them in the cartoons. Absolutely, very much a cartoon sound. Sound effects. It's kind of a goofy sound, I guess. Which, incidentally, I maybe I'll do a master class on humor in music. I've done sessions. I did a session at the music therapy conference, and I think maybe a music educator conference called humor and laughter in music. And it's actually, in researching that, I found it to be quite fascinating, because there are, like that one, this instrument would fall under the category of just a humorous sound, right? It's a funny sound. I don't know why, it's like certain sounds, like the Acme siren, the woo, or the chicken, the rubber chicken sound, which I use in my sessions a lot. There's just some sounds that are funny, right? And that's one category. But then, of course, there are uses of music. Like, do you guys remember PDQ Bach? PDQ Bach, is kind of a joke. Actually, very talented composer, but he would write a lot of music that was just kind of funny music because it would break expectations, or it would do something, unexpected, and it was humorous, but it's kind of like a joke. And then there's just, lyrics that are wrong or replacements or whatever. There's all kinds of, and Rosanna was saying Victor Borg. Exactly, that kind of thing, just funny. Because of how they're juxtaposing ideas in the music, or there's just something weird about it or something unusual. Some of that has to be cultural, of course, to understand the joke, but I found it fascinating. There's a lot of ways that we can make music, and it's humorous and funny, and that's good. That's a cool thing. I'm a fan of that. And what is the Wilhelm scream? Is that the breathing guy? I don't know. But yeah, it could be funny. Sometimes it's funny and it's not meant to be funny, like on American Idol auditions. But they used to show those poor people who didn't get they didn't get on the show, but somehow it was entertaining. And Richard's saying lions roar. There are. Yeah, I don't have. Well, I don't know about this. I had this last week. That's just a rattle. Not necessarily funny, but anyway, I'm not going to scramble to try to find more funny sounds. But that one is kind of a funny sound. Flexitone. All right. So Richard, 88 points. Good job. And who else is here? Is that JTF Tudan JL? All you need is love. That would be related to today's theme. Exactly, John Lennon. All right. And Doug R was saying, Chico Marx, exactly, with the horn. Yeah, so I have some bulb horns. I should break those out. That's another funny sound, right? For some reason, I can't imagine why the bulb horn is a funny sound. All right, and American Idol audition as a flexitonist. Yes. So there's all sorts of ways, and you guys, it's fun to just collect some sounds. I have a lot of like children's sounds and sound effects. Some dog toys, like squeaky toys, and those little cans that have, like, we call them moo cans, I guess. It's like a. I got 6 of those things. I think they were labeled as sheep, but whatever, cow, sheep, whatever. Sheep doesn't really make sense because they go. Anyway, I got 6 of them, and I keep them in a little box, and I just use the whole box. If you think 1 is funny, 6 is hilarious. And then when I can't sleep, sometimes I break them out, and I just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still awake. But if you make the sound, at least you can laugh a little while you're having insomnia. All right, there's a tip for you. Pro tip. All right, you guys. Enough tomfoolery. Are we happy with Ife lo la ye lo ju la ye? So again, you can hear that on which album is it now? Ooh, Babatunde Olatunji. Now I forgot which album it was on. Sorry. You can look it up. Or yeah, love is the greatest thing in the world. So apparently, Ife loju la ye means love is the greatest thing in the world. That's an economical way to say it. All right. We're not even at the halfway point, you guys. So I think maybe. I think I want to play a little. Let's do a little handpan. Let's do a little handpan flute vibe for a second. All right. I'm just gonna erase everything. Oh, it makes me sad. Wait a minute. Before I erase it. All right. Just want to enjoy that a little bit. All right. I'm gonna erase all of that in the spirit of a musical mandala. And okay, good, Roseanne, you got your D minor. Yeah, if you guys have any D minor instruments, let's go. You can play at home. I'm going to play the D minor handpan right here. And, you know, maybe the ukulele. But it's just going to be D minor, so let's do a little jam, right? And I'm going to slow the tempo down a little. Let's go to 88 beats a minute in honor of today's show. Okay, here we go. Little jam. righty. What is going on? What is all that, Richard? Oh, I see. They're little emojis. You guys are emojiing out over there. All right, nice. Very nice, says Christina. That was a cool vibe, right? I felt like that was nice for today. I think I'll play that for 5 minutes while I run my air conditioner. Oh my God. It's starting to get hot in here. Okay. Let's move on to, actually, I want to keep some of this as background. And then maybe what I can do is talk for a second. Not a lot. I want to talk about like the idea of being in a key. That's not it. That's not what I want. That was from last week. Thanks, you guys. So today's music mindfulness topic is one that is just fundamental to the idea of mindfulness, in my opinion. These are everything I'm sharing here that's under the category of music mindfulness is my own opinions and beliefs based on my own experiences and whatever I've learned from other people who are interested in the same types of things. I just want to be clear about that. So you guys know this, but I want to just reiterate that humans, we operate largely in the world by making associations with things, because we're pattern-seeking creatures. We love to identify things, label them, categorize them, and group them into groups, right? Group them. And we do that by this idea of an association. This thing is like that thing. I'm gonna associate this thing with this thing. Now those things are connected, right? And look, I'm not saying it's good or bad. Obviously, associations get weaponized a lot for political purposes. But it's also, look, it's the name of an organization. It's an association. Join an association. Become associated with people, like-minded people, presumably to do something good. So I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying that we do it. But it's something to be mindful of. Like in music, we make associations, right? We have collections of instruments in the same key. A C kalimba can be D Dorian. Roseanne was getting her D minor, her D minor thing. That's an associated instrument. So obviously there's utility, there's good, we can make things easy through associations, but we want to be careful that we don't take the associations as literal or absolute or in a way that is exclusionary of other things. In other words, we want to stay open, even though we can make associations and have associations, nothing wrong with that. But I try to be mindful of the associations that I adopt, because that becomes how I, identify myself or label myself. And the downside of that is that I can end up being disassociated or othered, either by myself or by other people. And in that case, maybe that's not such a desirable outcome. So things like our religious practice or spiritual practice can be a good association. It can also separate us from other people. Our nationalities, of course, nationality is a perfect example of something that we just had the Olympics, and it's all based on national associations, right? Which country are you associated with? But we know that, and the Olympics are also a perfect example of how people really transcend those labels, because, my opinion is half the people from a given country are probably from another country, at least in many cases. So be careful about associations and how you perceive them and use them and how they operate in your life, because ultimately, getting back to the song title, it's really about love, and love is the greatest thing in the world. And I think we need to sometimes forgive our associations so we can move towards a universal love attitude towards everybody. And I think if we can do that successfully, it just helps us overcome maybe our tendency to over-associate or to associate ourselves into a corner. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So I think the idea of associations, which is a normal human thing, right? It's a normal thing that we all do. It helps us survive. It helps us navigate the world. It helps us build confidence in different areas. Just be mindful of how that's operating in your own life. And is it creating connections? Is it creating sense of goodwill? Is it opening doors, or is it closing them? So, all right. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Because our associations are largely up to us, right? It's not like, I mean, even if they came from some outside source, we still accept and adopt them, and we can change them. We can change our perceptions of how we associate things. All right, except our associates, who we're stuck with as long as we're working at the office. All right, you guys, let's move on and let's gear up for Gimme 5. I'm gonna forward. Am I? That should be here. Yeah. So let's gather our ideas for Gimme 5. I'm gonna reset the looper just to kind of get on top of it. And let's review. So, also, I don't think I played this yet. I got out what is this? What is this item? It's loud, so I'm gonna. This is on the table today. Literally, it's right here in front of me on the table. So there's that scraper, which somebody could name. And we have congas, we have bongos, we have a djembe. That's right, Cornelius, wira. We've got flutes, we've got ukulele, we've got a D minor handpan. We've got all the stuff behind me over here, which includes the what? This is from last week's Guess the Sound. Christine, the Parmesan grater, yes. I still got these things out. These are fun, right? These little guys. Super fun. You can call them whatever, clackers. Shakers, kashishi, maracas. This little thing. Cajon, of course. And what else? Voice is free. Voice can be included. Oh, and bells and blocks over here on the native tongue percussion stuff. We've got the cowbell and a block. I think that's about it. And then, flexitone, but be careful. All right, Doug is in with a set of things. So you mentioned shaman drum. Yeah, that's right back here, so I can grab that. That's easy. Should it be selected by Roseanne. We also have the ukulele. And remember, you guys are free to pick a tempo, general tempo, slow, medium, fast, a meter even if you want. You can also dedicate your Gimme 5 if to get, especially if Roseanne picks it, to somebody or some cause or something. That's always a nice gesture. You can associate it with someone. And while you guys are doing that, I just want to see. I try to read the comments, as I'm doing this, but it's not easy, to be honest, because things, the comments go by and I'm yapping. So I'm going to try to just catch up with the comments. All right. Okay, Gimme 5 is Doug. Cajon, shaman drum, djembe, flute, egg shaker. All right. Okay. All right, Doug. Awesome. Let me grab the shaman drum. I think I can do it with my headphones on. Hold on. Ooh. I get tangled up over here. Hold on. Let's see. Now I need to flip. Sorry. I apologize for setting the drum on a drum. I usually don't do that. I kind of like scold people at my workshops if they use the drum as a table. I don't mind like setting down a drum on another drum if it's head to head, you know. That's probably okay, but I really when people like get out a piece of paper and start writing on a conga or djembe or something, I'm like, no. Don't use the drum as a table. Again, my opinion, my recommendation, but you do what you want. But if I see you doing it, I'm gonna yell at you, lovingly, but still. All right, that's the shaman drum, and then what else do we have? Cajon, shaman drum, djembe, flute, and egg shaker. Okay, so I think maybe. So I don't need this steel pan, the hand pan. Let me do some rearranging here. Hold on. Let me swap, since we're not using the metal sounds. It's like we're gonna do mostly drums and flute, right? And egg shaker. So I'm just gonna get the djembe over here where I can be a little more efficient. All right, and then, nice. I love this shaker, you guys. See this one? It's eggs glued together. I got this from a guy who was, I think this is from Brazil, but I love it. It's got such a nice sound. Very delicate, but substantial, because there's 7 eggs. Is that like a baker's half dozen? I don't know. I'd say yes. All right. Let's see what we can get going. Tom says, love is the master plan. That's right. That's right. And you know what, you guys? You know what we all got to do more of is offer grace to, you know, if things get a little heated or somebody comes at you, you know, just remember that you can de-escalate things by being kind and understanding, and not taking the bait online or wherever people are trying to argue with you. Just don't. Doug, you only have a banana shaker. That's fine. I have a banana shaker somewhere. All those fruit shakers, those are great. I love those. All right, let's go. I'm feeling maybe a little like medium tempo. Not too fast. Let's go to like 105 or something. All right, you guys. I'm gonna switch mics. I'm gonna see. Yeah, we'll see what I feel like. I gotta start somewhere, so maybe I'll start with the shaman drum and just kind of see where it goes. We don't know. That's for you, Doug. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me today for Tuesday Museday. Tell your friends. And if you want to connect more, see us at patreon.com/Kalani. Patreon.com/Kalani is the place to connect. Thanks, everybody. Have a lovely week. 2 weeks. I'm going to be off next week teaching in Prescott, Arizona at the Solstice Flute School. solsticefluteschool.org. And if you'd like to check out more about the Native American style flute, if you guys are inspired, go to fluteharvest.com. I have an event coming up in LA in October, right over here. Really fun, called Flute Harvest. It's great for beginners, any level. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Roseanne, and everybody who showed up today. Hope you guys go out and make some great music, play for some people, play for yourself. We'll see you next time.
World Drum Club.